Hello Aquarius, Kay Loves Tarot here. So, apologies I've sort of got you guys out a little bit late. I had some family drama issues last week. I did sort of leave a note and mention it on the channel the other day. Right, what I'm going to do is, it's probably because we're like halfway through the week now, so it's probably no point doing your weekly, so it'll be like a bi-weekly. These ones are going to be running from today the 16th until the 28th of February. Special for you guys. Right then, and this for Aquarius, Sun, Moon and Rising, Aquarius, 16th to the 28th of February for Aquarius. So, up first Aquarius, we have got New Beginnings. Very nice. Yeah, couple, okay, a few flipped over then. I'll take these as a whole. Choices, nature and find your centre. So, I do feel like for a lot of you this is about being a little bit sort of, I want to say head in the clouds for some of you. I get a feeling like unrealistic expectations with this. Right, let me see. That one sort of fell out straight away. What do we have? We have unrequited love. And one more for Aquarius. Two more for Aquarius. Love yourself first and let your friends help you. Okay. Right, let me pop some clarification on those. I'm using all decks. Right then, Aquarius. The Four of Cups in the reverse. The Three of Pentacles and the Six of Cups. The Star. Let me just space these out a little bit. Which is your card, Aquarius, and the Six of Swords in reverse. One more on that. The King of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Right then. Let's go to the Vice Versa Tarot to clarify these three here a little bit more. Don't worry, you guys, I'll hold these up so that you can see them better in a moment when I've got this spread out. Aquarius love. I have got the Nine of Pentacles, which is in the flip version, plus the Ten of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords. Right, I'm going to draw extra messages from the Rider-Waite. These are just add-ons. Extra messages for Aquarius, please. Sun, Moon and Rising for the end of February 2019. The King of Wands. The Queen of Swords. The Four of Cups in the reverse. The Moon in the reverse. The Three of Wands. And the Emperor in the reverse. Okay, I think we'd better start with this, hadn't we, Aquarius? So for a start, I know these are different elements, but we have a king and a queen here with their backs to each other. I have somebody here who wants to communicate, and I've got someone here being a little bit more practical and not interested. I have a missed opportunity to see reality for what it really is. And I have got a waiting period, sort of, how can I put it? It's like waiting for someone to come around. But the Emperor's in the reverse, so we have an abuse of power on top of that. Abuse of power could be many things. But over here I've got a situation which could either be linked to commitments and stability or finances. I have a King of Pentacles in the reverse with the Nine and the Ten of Pentacles, so whichever way that goes. I see someone abusing their power in some way. That's what the Emperor is in the reverse. I have here a missed opportunity for a brand new beginning, okay, and which is on the horizon for you guys. Why? Because of the Three of Pentacles. Because of choices. choices that have been made, decisions that have been made, actions that have been took that probably could be classed as maybe an abuse of power by either you or them. Don't forget, this could definitely resonate for cross-watchers as well. And obviously, lessons not being learnt. I just get this very pestering kind of vibe coming from this reading. So I have got nature and find your centre with the Six of Cups. And I do think that where you're naturally guided to at this time, Aquarius, is to someone who is a soulmate to you. But I also see a different energy being sort of maybe used. I think you're being told here, look, something's not quite right. The path that you are on isn't quite right. And also the Six of Cups here could also be an indication of history repeating itself. Something that's already happened before. And I want to say, regarding an abuse of power. I have got, over the love section, something being offered and not accepted. That need to see reality for what it really is. Here we're very, very, very dependent. So, you know what I mean? Sorry, independent. Standing on one's own foot. Here, we're too dependent on someone. And I'm wondering if either you're dependent on them, they're dependent on you, whichever way this goes. It's too dramatic. And I also have here the King of Pentacles reversed with the Six of Swords. So we have very selfish needs going on. Like I say, I've got the Emperor with this as well. So it could be like an abuse of power when it comes to finances. For some of you, either you're being used or you're using someone for money. For some of you. And I've sort of got this Ten of Pentacles here, and the Tens of completion points, especially when it comes to stability and commitment, and the dog signifies loyalty. And it came in with the Page of Swords. Very on guard about who's loyal to you, who you're loyal to. Whichever way around that goes, Aquarius. And I've got here, let your friends help you. I'm wondering if this is a situation where you are less loyal to, I suppose, a partner that, or a potential that it's not really there with. More loyal to friends. Maybe for some of you this is more about you realising that you have been selfish when it comes to love endeavours, and that you have to take a step back because you don't want to lead anyone on. But someone has been led on here, whether you're the cross watcher or whether you're the Aquarius, someone has been led on here. And I've got this sort of someone being ditched for friends, someone being ditched for finances, something like that. And I've got, again, this makes perfect sense. It says love yourself first, but someone's definitely putting their own needs first before anyone else's. There is hope in this situation, but again, I feel like the hope comes with the reality. Needing to face reality for what it really is. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this going. So if you're on the receiving end of someone abusing their power, selfish, very selfish, putting themselves first, putting their friends first before you, putting their finances first, more loyal to finances. Someone putting their finances first. Again, I've just got this clash where backs are, you know, they're headed different directions, in other words. That's what that means. And I do have this notion of history repeating itself, like this happened before. Someone's probably a little bit too needy, a little bit too clingy for some reason. It's either for selfish reasons or for finances. Again, I think the message still stands whichever way this goes, whether you're the cross-watcher or the Aquarius. New beginnings are on the horizon. You're stunting your own growth. You're going to end up missing an opportunity to stop this. This needs to be stopped. It doesn't feel right. To stop this and to actually allow a new beginning to surface. I'm going to read you the card. Everything in life is constantly vibrating and moving and therefore continuously changing and evolving. Be aware that a new beginning is on the horizon. Have courage and faith, because right now life is trying to nudge you forward and move you in a new direction. And then we move to the choices card. And I'm going to read you the card, Aquarius. When you accept responsibility for your life and the choices you make, you begin to tap into the power of your own spirit. You'll be able to listen to and appreciate the intuitive wisdom that's inside you and apply it positively and constructively to your outside world. These are lessons that you need to learn, and I feel like one of them is take responsibility for your own life, for your own actions, or someone else needs to. Way too dramatic. And I feel like the Nature card with the Find Your Centre, it's like, okay, this isn't natural what's going on, it's too forced. Whether someone is sticking to someone for finances or for fear of being on their own, or whether someone is dealing with someone like this. I think that this situation's not natural. It's too forced. It's not serving anyone here. There is hope on the horizon. But you have to start making better choices, better decisions for this situation to be hopeful. Now it's in the upright, so it totally is. So there is a chance that some of you could have watched this thing. Yeah, someone's got to give here. You know what I mean? So I'm going to leave that there then, Aquarius. It's short but sweet, but there's a lot of info and advice there for those that are going through this situation. If you find this doesn't match you, don't panic. These messages just aren't for you at this time. Check out your mini horizon or go see if another tarot reader has the right messages for you at this time. Okay. I'll leave that there then, you guys, and I wish you all the best for this time period. If anyone does want a private reading, all the information's below in the description. In the meantime, I'll see you guys later. Take care, bye for now.